Hi, welcome or welcome back to the channel. If you have clicked onto this video, it was not by accident. There is definitely a message in here for you. So let's go ahead and see what Spirit has. A few messages that I want to share with you all is not to allow people to toy or play with your energy. Truly set boundaries and then stand on that. Don't you go switching up your boundaries. So for instance, I'll use myself as an example. I was supposed to be meeting with someone. This is something about business, right? I was supposed to be meeting someone. We were supposed to connect at a certain time. That time comes and I never received, the Zoom. So I was like, okay, that's fine. They called at the time and they were saying how they couldn't get their Zoom to work. Perfect. So from there, I suggested let's reconvene in 30 minutes if you have the availability. They said that works out. 30 minutes later, and with this, I had to readjust and move things around in my schedule and so forth, and do certain things that I wasn't expecting to do, right? So that the time comes, now the new time comes, and there's still no communication. So one, it's kind of like, don't go chasing anything. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you want to have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. So yeah, shout out to T-Boss, Left Eye in Chile, baby. But yeah, so that's that. So then I began doing other things. I'm going on with my day. And then almost an hour later, boom, the call comes in. And it's like, no, it's just, don't allow people to play with your time, with your energy, to gaslight you, anything like that. And I already said, I'm not taking this person's call. When they were already late, I was like, it's just that first time when I didn't get the Zoom, then when I didn't get the call, and then you calling late, I should have never picked up the phone. And I actually did pick up the phone. We were having a conversation, and I realized within the conversation, it's funny because then my battery died. And so I wasn't able to complete the call, and finish the call. And I told them I was going to call them back. But I was like, it's not even worth my time, my energy. Just, you're late. This didn't work out. It's too many signs that says, hey, this isn't working out, or this isn't how it's supposed to be. So you're not supposed to partner with everybody. You're not supposed to meet and connect with everybody. If people can't handle their business, if someone's running a business, or someone has their own business, or this could be anything, whatever you're working on, you want to connect with different people for your projects. This could be job interviews. This could be family and your relationships, your spouses, your boyfriend, girlfriend, anybody. Don't let people play with your time. Don't let people gaslight you and think that if they say this is the time, then this is the time. And if they don't have their things together, that talks about their character, and that's letting you know up front a preface of how things are going to be if you were to connect with that person, or work with that person, or start a relationship with that person. Do not miss the signs. Don't miss the signs that are letting you know, hey, this isn't it. And don't feel bad either. And the funny thing is, me and the person, we had the same exact pen. We had this, they had a different colored pen. Theirs was like rose gold is what it looked like, but mine was gold, So the funny thing is, it's interesting that we had the same pen that we were using and so forth. I don't know what that meant, but it's if it's not worth your time, don't be afraid to show the universe, hey, I deserve better. I deserve higher energy, higher vibrational emotions and time and effort, coming my way, coming towards me. Period. So that just saved me a lot of heartache and pain, you know, because especially if you're going to be working with certain people, or, you know, or if it's something that requires you to use your money or get into a relationship with someone, you can't miss the signs, is my point. You know, it's like, if it's yeah, no. So I don't know. I just have to get that out, you know. That could be for somebody. All right. But let's go ahead and see what actually comes out. Great Spirit, what messages do you have for whoever clicked onto this video? Okay. Judgment. Spirit says final judgment. Yes. And everything I'm also, what I'm also getting is Spirit is also saying, well, as soon as you let Spirit know, hey, I'm not accepting this behavior, then Spirit has no choice but to upgrade you. The universe has no choice but to match your energy. But we may think we're at a certain level of not accepting certain things. Or, hey, I know how to say no. I know how to, you know, give this person a piece of my mind in a graceful way if you need to, or whatever the case may be. And we may think that's the case, but then we actually get tested with real life experiences, you know, to see how you're actually, if you're going to accept less, if you could put your money where your mouth is, pretty much, if you can actually walk it like you were talking it. And that's going to be the determination if you pass that level or not. So make sure that you may think that, hey, you know, Hex, yeah, I ain't accepting this from a man, from a woman. I ain't accepting this energy. You can talk that good game, but then when somebody comes along and they're doing the very thing or something similar, you kind of like, it's okay. You know, nobody's perfect. You start making up excuses and everything else, but it's like, that's you accepting and settling for less. When you already made an agreement with yourself that you're not going to accept certain things. But then now you're making excuses. Don't backslide. Don't backpedal. Or you're going to stay at that level. Know how to say thanks but no thanks, or just simply no thank you and keep it moving. Or just cut it off. And you don't have to feel bad for cutting something off or someone off. If it doesn't work for you. If it doesn't work for you, cut that energy off. Don't allow distractions to come in. That could also be the enemy wanting to distract you as well. It depends. It's like two sides of the same coin. You know, you can see it as, hey, the universe is saying if you're going to accept this, or it's like that. You can see it as it's a distraction from, you know, a distraction, you know, to trying to keep you from getting to where you really want to be. Either way, stand on business. Either way, stand on what you said you were going to do. And that's this judgment. That's this final call. It's all up to you. You are the judge of your life. You are the judge and the juror of everyone coming into your life, or everyone that's meant to go out of your life, people that you're meant to work with and connect with. And not everyone is meant to work with you. Not everyone you're supposed to connect with. Not everyone is meant to be in your life. So don't allow these people to gaslight you. And don't feel bad for having a high standards, or for knowing your worth and for standing on that. People may say you're bougie. People may say, you know, try to call you all types of names. That's on them. But you be who you are no matter what. Yeah, close out those cycles. They're not for you. People may come into your life and they may look good, they may look the part, but it's not for you. But I feel like Spirit has your back in all of it. Spirit is showing you clearly to where you like, yeah, nah, that just don't feel right. I ain't fucking with that. So make sure you don't mess with it. Justice. And that's how you get your justice. That's how things balance out for you. You could be a Libra, you could be a Sagittarius here. And I feel by you doing this as well, it's waking people up. It's waking Spirit up. Spirit is saying, oh, okay, I see you. I won't deliver anything like that to you no more. I see you stood your ground. I see you serious. I see you don't want that. I see that you want something better. So you're going to get something better. Don't let these people play in your face. Because people will play in your face if you allow them to. But you have to be able to stand on it and be like, nah, I'm good. So I feel like you're balancing things out in your life if you've clicked onto this video, or you're learning to stand your ground, or you're being tested through distractions, or to see if you're really going to stand on your word. And I feel like it's waking people up. People are saying, oh, dang, she's serious. She don't play. You know what I mean? Or he's serious. He don't play. Yeah, and that's how you're going to move forward. Moving forward in your thought process as well. You're elevating your thoughts and what you believe and what you think. This is giving me soft life. It's like you chilling here and your ancestors is doing the work, so to speak. Or you got other people doing the work for you. But it's like you just chilling. It's like, yeah, you have very high standards. It's like people do things for you. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's people in place for that. Yeah, we have Two of Cups here. Yeah, again, pay attention to your relationships and your connections. Hold on, y'all. I just want to make sure. Okay, I just wanted to wipe the camera. Make sure it was good for y'all. Yeah, but there could definitely be some type of relationship or connection that is here for you. But we'll see what actually comes out. But I definitely feel like you're elevating your thought process here. And you're only connecting and being around people who are on the same wavelength that values you. Let's say if this is a job or work position, you're only connecting with work position. This is also saying don't accept less money than what you know you deserve as well. That's another thing as well that just came into my spirit. Let's say if you say, hey, I deserve 80 to 90,000 a year, and someone is saying, well, hey, I can only pay you 18 an hour. Are you really going to accept that? I mean, you can, but at the end of the day, by you accepting that, that's saying that you'll settle for anything. And then you're stuck in that same trap of that portal, and you removed yourself from being able to have a better opportunity to flow to you. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, don't accept anything less than what you're worth. We have the Five of Wands here. Again, this could be conflict, but this could be conflict that you're ending. There could be, I don't want to say competition, but there's just been a lot of conflict and trials and so forth that you could be dealing with, or that could be surrounding you. It's giving me that this Five of Wands energy is swirling around. You know how they say the enemy goes around seeing who it can kill, steal, and destroy? It's giving me that this is the enemy, or this is the enemy's minions, so to speak. And this doesn't have to be people. This could be situations, just life situations, people, a combination thereof, right? And they're just kind of swirling around you, trying to see when they can swoop in as you're moving forward, to see if they can distract you from getting to where you're destined to go. That's what I'm picking up on. It's like you've had a lot of painful endings. You've had a lot of people stab you in your back. A lot of people playing in your face is what you have experienced just throughout your lifetime. And so it's kind of like the energies, or people may be like, oh, well, they're going to accept less because that's what they're used to. They're used to dealing with conflict. They're used to all of this, so yeah, they may talk a good game, but when it comes around to it, they're going to fall into this trap. And you're like, no, I'm not. You're done with this energy. But these energies are trying to almost hang around because they feel like that they can still persuade you. Because it's worked before. Because maybe you were naive before. Maybe whatever reasons. But I feel like you're also putting an end to this conflict here. Let's see what else is here. Please let me know down below if my videos are helpful for you guys. This wanted to jump out. Yeah, you've been dealing with conflicts for a very long time. It's made you feel trapped. It's made you feel like you in your head. It's made you feel like you've been on the same, loop over and over and over again. Every time you feel like you make progress, you feel like maybe you don't see progress in your physical world, even though mentally you know that you're making progress. And it may feel like you may continue to get situations to support what you don't want, versus you receiving experiences and situations that reflect the actual work and the progress that you've really made. And so that may make you feel trapped, or like, is the work I'm doing working? Is the work working? But it is. It always is. Anything can happen at any time. Anything can come out of nowhere. Exactly. Your angels are here balancing things out for you. Listening to music or just remaining calm at this time is the best way to move yourself forward, is what I'm seeing here. But something has your conflict is deep rooted with this Five of Wands and this Knight of Pentacles. So it didn't take, your conflict may be deep rooted of 25 years or 30 years or however old you are. Or maybe you had a trauma as an adult, so maybe your trauma only started 3 years ago or something like that. You get what I'm saying? My point is, if your trauma has been there for years, especially over 5 years, it's going to take possibly a few years to get out of it. And that's why this Knight of Pentacles and Five of Wands is here. So I'd be seeing comments under memes and stuff on social media. It's like, dang, by the time I get my manifestations, it's like I'm going to be all beat up, bloody and bruised, or, why do I have to go through all of this drama and negativity just to get my manifestations? And it's not that you're required to go through all of that. The thing is, you're actually doing the work, and you're undoing the work of 20 years or 15 years or however long your trauma has been. For some of you guys, since you were born, that's the contract that you signed up for. So imagine if you got 20 years of work and you've been going through what feels like the same thing over and over for the past 3-4 years. That's because look how many years of work you're undoing. So it's gonna look like you've been in the same place, stuck, quote unquote, for 3-4 years, however long you've been doing the work, and like you're not making progress, and like you just keep getting nothing but conflict after conflict. But the thing is, it's so many layers, like an onion. You just peeling back all of these layers after layer after layer after layer after layer. The thing is, you're actually fast tracked to be able to undo 10 years of trauma, or generational trauma. Not just your trauma, but the trauma that has been in your family for generations. And if you're the chosen one doing all of that work, and even if it has been 3-4 years, yeah, that may be traumatizing for you. Yeah, that may be frustrating for you, because you want your manifestations, or you want to get out of whatever you're experiencing because it's traumatic for you. But the thing is, to be able to only to be able to work through all the generational trauma and all the trauma you've experienced, 10-20 years of trauma in only 4 years, that's really amazing. Because imagine if it took the same amount of time, if you had 10 years of trauma and it took 10 years to undo that, you wouldn't sign up for this journey. You would be like, I ain't gonna heal, I'd rather just, you get what I'm saying? So the amount of time that it actually took it's not that bad. And however it works out for you is going to be worth it. Whatever your manifestations are, it will be worth it, because you'll be a clean, cleansed vessel, mind, body, and soul. And the angels are helping you with this. They know you tired. You look at this, you're moving forward. Again, heavy Sag energy here with this Judgment and this Temperance. And then we have Cancer energy here, the Chariot. You are moving forward. And this talks about quick forward movement. So it's kind of like things have been going very slow, but all of a sudden everything speeds up. Yeah, you've been feeling like you've been stuck, just hanging in the same exact position for years. Is what it feels like. But you've also, look at who you are now. You know that you've changed. Even if your physical world has not changed, you know who you are. You know the work that you have done. And for that, you should be very proud of yourself. But you already are, right? Because you're doing the work. We have this Lovers and the Seven of Wands. So this is either the first instinct I got from my intuition is you're blocking some type of lover. You're blocking some type of lover. It could be protecting love or standing up or something, but that's not what came out with my first instincts. Gemini energy is here. You could be blocking a Gemini. That could be someone who tried to connect with you as well. Tell me what this Lovers and the Seven of Wands is. And I'm going to put all of that back in the deck because I only want one, but it wanted to make its appearance. So I'm going to mention it. It's kind of like an honorary mention. What's this Lovers card and the Seven of Wands? Oh, there's some type of love here. Somebody could be coming towards you. I ain't about to be getting into all of that. Let's just get one more. It's too distractions. You need to block a Gemini. Yeah, look at this. We got Virgo energy, and again, we have Cancer energy here with this moon. Six of Cups, Page of Pentacles here. It's like you've been on a search for yourself here. You've been in hermit mode. It's like you've had to take this journey alone. Whatever this conflict was, everything you've been going through, all this generational trauma, you couldn't have people around you. Maybe you've had to disconnect from friends, family, literally everybody to really complete this journey. With this moon, Spirit is saying to trust your intuition as you're on this journey. You may feel like it's dark out. All you got is, but you are the light within this darkness here as well. Somebody could also be looking for you, or this has been you looking for yourself or looking for a way out as well. You may feel like you've been confused, or, there's been secrets or something. What is this? Hermit and Moon energy. What's this Hermit and Moon energy? Knight of Swords. It's kind of like you're taking action to get your way out of the dark hole, or out of a dark space, or out of a portal that you no longer want to be in type of energy. It's like some type of information is going to come towards you. It's like since you've stood your ground, now you have some type of information coming towards you to say, hey, this is how you get out. This is the information that you really are seeking. And maybe you thought, like for me, I thought I was going to be getting ready to connect and work with someone to move forward in a certain way, but that was a no. So it's kind of like what your plans are, they may not work out. And that's okay. What's not for you is not for you. All we can do is make our plans, and it just means that there's another direction. It doesn't mean you get frustrated, get upset. It's just, no, there's another direction. Because you never know what was going on in that situation anyways. With the person that you're supposed to be connecting with that romantic lover, with that business partner, with the person that you were going to hire to do something for you, or with that job, anything. You could have been getting ready to move your whole life for a person, or for a job, or for a situation, or whatever, and then it was full of trickery and lies. So it didn't work out for a reason. So be happy when things don't work out. The point is for it to not work out. The point is the reason it's coming up is to see if you are able to stand your ground when those situations come up. Yeah, you may have people trying to try you. You may have people trying to try you. Again, these distractions. No. Tell me more about this energy here. About this Hermit, this Moon. The High Priestess, Tower. Look at these major arcanas coming out. Pisces energy. Scorpio energy here. You being this High Priestess energy, you using your intuition is busting up all of the distractions that wanted to come in and take you off your course, your divine course. You just been cruising along, and it's like, psh, You got to take one of these swords to, fight off these people. But you're very intuitive. Even though your back is turned, you may just literally pull up one of these swords and then, put it behind you, force it behind you so it can stab what's behind you, because you can feel that something is coming up behind you. So it's kind of like your intuition with this high priestess is impeccable. And you unalive the person and you never even have to turn around. You can stay looking the way you looking the whole time, but you can still feel that this conflict is behind your back. And because you're beating each one of these conflicts, whether it's life, whether it's distractions, whether it's people trying to come in, I don't know what y'all dealing with. It could be finances. It could be a health situation that all of a sudden come into your life. Whatever the situation is, you're beating it like nothing. And it's causing all the demons, all the towers to fall. It's opening up your abundance, because all the negativity is getting out the way. So Spirit is saying, especially with both of these, continue to trust your intuition here. Trust your intuition as you move forward in the dark, as you move forward in life. Because people are trying to come towards you. Tell me one more for this. Page of Pentacles. What's this High Priestess and Tower? You are very knowledgeable. You have access to Akashic records. You see what's going on. And when I say see, I'm talking about with your mind's eye. Your intuition, your body. You could be psychic, meaning you could just feel and know things. You know that there's a shark lurking under the water. But you're not afraid either. You're a warrior. You like, got you, mother. You get what I'm saying? Okay, that wanted to, oh, look, this wanted to come right back out. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it's allowing, as all of this negativity gets knocked away, all of these false prophets. Ooh, that sounds like a whole nother video. A lot of false prophets are going to be falling down. And, ooh, I got to say it, that could include tarot readers as well, whoever. If you're not real in any type of way, if you're not genuine, if you're not pure, you can't play with the ancestors and think that you just go get away with it, man. Whoever you are, whether you know how it works or not. It's like the energy, the ancestors know, your spirit guides know, the angels know, whatever you believe in, higher power, most high, the great I am, knows who is genuine and who isn't in anything that they do. They know the reasoning behind what they do. Let me tell y'all, I wasn't even about to be doing no reads. If y'all can see, I've been transitioning to do my coaching videos and my motivational videos so I can coach y'all. I got my reasons for saying, I'm good reading tarot. But I keep finding my way back here because guess what? This is what I'm called to do. Y'all seen my journey? Like, where you at? You ain't posting. Because it's like, But then you got people, whether it's prophetic word, whether it's doing anything, trying to lead and guide people, but they're false. Doing it for the wrong reasons. And you have certain people that's like, man, I didn't ask for this. I did not ask for this. But then it's like Spirit saying, what you got on my 40, homie? Spirit's like, you go get like you want to get knocked out like you used to. Like that type of ish. So here I am. Here I am. Definitely some type of communication is coming your way, or some type of quick movement. This could be with a friend. Now that, like I said, everything is, I heard, debunked. Now that the false prophets or the false people or the false energies have fallen away with that tower energy. Now the right people, the solid people, you have new beginnings with solid people that you're going to start receiving. You have solid ideas that are going to actually lead you to working with the right people, or you're going to be led to the right romantic partners, or you're going to attract it, right? Or either you're going to be led to the right jobs or the right city or state to move to, or whatever the case may be. Before, it's kind of like you were getting false information. You could have been said, hey, you're thinking you're ready, and so it's like a person comes in for you to date or for you to connect with, and all of a sudden it's like, nope, that's not it. And it's like, why all these false starts, or you may have gotten a job and all of a sudden you don't get hired or it doesn't work out, and it's like, why the false start? You get what I'm saying? Or this is my example, business. I ain't focused on dating. I ain't focused on none of that. People try to talk to me. I ain't even worried about that. Nope. No, you can't have my number. No, you can't talk to me. I'm in a different energy right now. You get what I'm saying? So for me, it's business. I'm trying to connect with somebody about, work and business and so forth. And that didn't work out. And it's like, okay, dang, it was false. But it was part of the process to allow what is solid to come in. This is somebody that's solid. This is somebody that's loyal. This is somebody that is going to be faithful and dependable, and that is really going to be there, unmovable, unshakable. And that's what you want in coming in your life, coming in your energy, okay? Somebody that is going to help move you out of this hanged man energy, out of this energy of feeling stuck. Again, Pisces energy here, and then heavy Sag here. Heavy Sag energy, and then we have Pisces and Cancer energy here, very heavy as well. So you're either a Sag, a Pisces, or a Cancer that's watching, okay? But as you see, this Wheel of Fortune is turning. Exercise, focus on your body, okay? Movement is what I'm hearing. Dance, walking, or weightlifting. I don't know, whatever y'all do, but really focus on your body and moving and becoming flexible and so forth. That will also help move any stuck energy out of your body, out of your system. But yeah, the false people are falling down. So if you feel like you're continuously attracting false energy, and it's like, why? It's because you're in the process of, it's like you are the one. It's like you're the Bowser of the game. If you're familiar with Mario, they have to come to you. In all honesty, you're the one that's testing other people. God uses you to be able to test other people, if that makes sense. But it also shows where you're at as well, how strong you are. You get what I'm saying? So if you feel like you've been experiencing certain energies, it's all been in preparation, because you've been healing. You've been letting go of all these traumas, and we think we in one level, and it's like, dang, we ain't made it to that level yet. But really, you really are there spiritually. It's kind of like you're there. You have that spiritual rank, but it's like your physical rank has to go through the process to meet it. And this is just part of the process. But you are that person. You are that high priestess, that high priest, that God, that goddess, that divine feminine, divine masculine. Yeah. I've had a lot of interesting things take place in my life lately, literally like these past few days. I'm gonna go ahead and get the final some final advice here, and I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. Straight out the box, we got it's time. So it's time for something for you. It's time for you to receive your manifestations. It's time for, whatever this solid energy is to come on in as well. Okay? Yeah, it's time for you to move forward. I didn't want that sitting at the bottom. Be confident as you move forward. Yeah, you may feel like you've been waiting a long time, but that's why it's time for something. It's time to move. It's time to go. It's time to get back readjusted or get back on track. It's time to put your foot down. It's time for something. You're being asked to move forward toward the dream that you've been carrying in your heart. It's time to bring it out into the world. You're ready. It's time. I'm also getting, it's time for you to also recognize that you really are that leader. You really are are, that high profile person. So you need to really walk like that and accept it, accept your rightful position on the throne. That way, the more you're in that energy, the less you'll have to deal with these energies, because they know not to even try you anyways, because your energy is exuding at a different level. So raise your energy, raise your vibration, raise your awareness of who you really are, and walk like it. No matter what's going on. If your pockets say we only got $1,000, but you're a millionaire, walk like you're the millionaire. Even if you don't look the part. Even if you're when I was sleeping outside, no one ever was able to tell. Nobody. Do you hear me? I look like I belonged with the best of them. I didn't always have makeup and stuff on, but I'm natural anyways. I don't need makeup. Even having all the millions in my pocket, I wouldn't wear makeup all the time. I was still showing up. Do you feel me? Yeah, look, it's time to break free. So I don't care what your pockets is like. Don't let money make you feel like you don't belong in a certain group, or like you don't belong to have your dreams fulfilled, or like you're not that person, or like you're false, like you're not really who you say you are just because you don't have the money or because of your circumstances. Fuck all of that. No. Yep, break free. You got to release. Do you not see this? I'll let y'all screenshot that and read it so y'all can have it. It's time for y'all to break the chains. You're breaking the chains of trauma of your ancestors, and you need to finally release it completely. Well, let's just get one. We're just going to get one final message. Let's just get one, and I'm going to close this out. Can I get one final message to close this reading out, Great Spirit? It's like, do what you're called to do. Your intuition's going to guide you and lead you. You ain't going to be able to run from it. I was like, man, I ain't about to do no read. I was like, I ain't doing no read. It's like I was arguing with the ancestors. I was arguing with Spirit, like, Spirit, I am not about to keep reading. And it's almost like Spirit was like, my spirit just didn't feel right not reading. So it's like, man, what the hell? You get what I'm saying? So do what your intuition is calling and telling you to do, even if it doesn't make sense to you. You have to trust your intuition. Because your ego don't know everything, but your intuition does. Your intuition is a collection of your ancestors, your angels, the unseen. What is this? It flips over. Woo! Do y'all see how that came back out? Spirit says release and create. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of all drama, and this is the first step to achieving that. You can't make this up. It already came, it was out the first time when I had split it, and now literally that's the card that just flips over. Spirit is literally telling you, release all of this. Release the thought patterns, release the people, release the job, stop settling for less, and accept this brand new beginning that's coming in here that is solid for you. Because you can't accept brand new energies that are loyal when you're still connected with people who are disloyal. It doesn't match. And these people ain't gonna want to hang with you, or these situations ain't gonna stay in your life. The right type of job or the right type of people you're supposed to work with, or the right lover or whatever, isn't going to be able to survive in your life if you still hanging with the toxic energy. So make sure it's completely released from your energy. Get the old car out the garage so the new car can go in there, because you can't bring a new car in if you still got the old one still sitting there. You get what I'm saying? Stop holding on to the old and bring in this new. And I hope y'all still ain't watching nobody that's talking about old people coming in. Like, I'm talking about, like, nah. Don't get gaslit. Don't allow yourself to get gaslit. Have faith. Celebrate. Create. Look at all this beautiful energy. You may need to pause for a little second before you move forward. To regather, see what's meant for you. Believe, have faith, believe here. Manifest, celebrate, connect with others. Change your mindset and create. Okay, these are your messages. I'm going to just go ahead and leave it there. Because boy, oh boy, this journey is wild, ain't it? Ain't this journey wild? Say I. Put up a hand down in the comment section because it's wild. It's wild out here, y'all. Anyways, I hope y'all good. Y'all can connect with me down below in the description bar. You guys can book your services down below, your readings, your one-on-one coaching down below in the description bar. Okay, I do offer a sacred goddess healing, also manifestation coaching. All of that can be found at the link at my website. Also, you guys can give this video a thumbs up, and I will see y'all in the next one. I am Nayla LATRICE. Peace.